Hey guys, good morning. This is your girl Essence Official, and I'm here watching the Morning Show podcast with Joka and Yvette Green, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Make sure you guys is tuned in. I'll see you on the next show.
Top of the morning. Hello, world. The champ is here. Yeah, you know, start my morning off with the Joka and Miss Arkansas, the comedian, live at Green Links Media. Yeah, 7 to 10 a.m. every morning of the weekday. Tap in, man. Get your day started the right way. Yeah. And when you see me, act like you know. Championship. Go on. Yes, sir. Swish. Joy. Right. Full moon makes the sky glow. Top down as I drive slow. I'm on the highway, blowing hydro. We about to hit the club with our eye low. I said, bartender, make my drink strong. Give me a double shot on the rocks, straight Patron. I look young, Lord, and I'm feeling grown. They play Marvin Gaye. Oh, let's get it on. Front to back and wall to wall. Oh, with some stallions in there, Lord, and I want them all. I see Shawty right there, dancing all alone. I say, excuse me, miss, you mind if I dance along? She said, dynamite, boy, you got it going on. And I've been waiting for Mr. Right to come and take me home. And I told her, easy, take it slow. The ride is much smoother when you're in cruise control. Pump your brakes, baby, slow your roll. Yeah, the journey is sweet when you're in cruise control. Yeah, you know me, I don't know you, and I ain't never seen you, and I roll through, and I got a strong feeling you tryna take a ride. Take a deep breath first, it's a purple haze. Dang, rewind that track, run that back. It's Mr. Dynamite putting it down like that. In the big body, let you scratch out flat. Now hit the button on the side, gal, and lean on back. She said I like it in cruise control. Slow mo, baby, that's just how I roll. Drop top down so my hair can blow. Now put the fire to the spliff, gal. Take it slow. The ride is much smoother when you're in cruise control. Pump your brakes, baby, slow your roll. Yeah, the journey is sweet when you're in cruise control. Take it slow. The ride is much smoother when you're in cruise control. Pump your brakes, baby, slow your roll. Yeah, the journey is sweet when you're in cruise control.
This your boy the Joka, the overlook Kevin C, right here live here on the morning show, right here, making it do what it do right here on the morning show on this amazing Thursday. Where you at with your mental health between 1 and 10? Where you at with your mental health between 1 and 10? Let us know in the chat right now. Let us know in the chat right now. Let us know in the chat right now. I'm at a 10. We're here with the Yvette Green, the queen, who's getting ready right now. We have the funny comedian queen, Miss Arkansas. Where you at on your mental health between 1 and 10?
Good morning. Man, I'm a 10 this morning.
Yeah, I know that's right. Yeah, we had 10 this morning. I'm feeling good this morning. What's going on? That burger dude. You know what I'm saying?
God did it again.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Johnny Dynamite Cruz. That's be jamming here on the morning show. The new theme music right there, making it do what it do.
Yes.
Every morning on the show, make it do what it do. What's going on? What's going on? Burger dude this morning. We have Snow Baby this morning. Good morning. Where you at with your mental health? Between 1 and 10, because you know that's important. What's going on with you? You know what I'm saying? You know, Yvette Green, the queen, they're getting ready. You know what I'm saying? Showing some love in the chat all day long.
I'm trusting she a 10 this morning.
Yeah. And Snow Baby says she a 10. That's what's up.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Keep that energy going. You know what I'm saying? Number 10 right there. Let's keep it going right here on the morning show on this Thursday. Going through it Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Going through it Thursday.
We over the hump.
Yeah. We over the hump. Making it do what it do right here on the morning show. It's going to be a good one today. Good conversation.
Yes.
If everything is, if everything goes smooth, we might have a guest on the show. Hopefully that, you know, we go ahead and make that do what it do. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And we'll know more about it throughout the show. You know what I'm saying? No doubt. We here, right here on the morning show. Snow Baby in the house. You know what I'm saying? That burger do in the house. Make sure y'all go ahead and share this. Make sure if you on the YouTube side, hit subscribe, like, and share, and comment. You know what I'm saying? So that algorithm and the AI can know that y'all love what's going on. So they can continue bringing more people to see what we got going on and love what we got going on. And shout out to all the people that's tuned in, all the new people, that new subscribers that we have, and the new people that's listening. A lot of them, new cities, you know what I'm saying? They tuned in, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Houston, Texas, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to some people out there in Puerto Rico tuning in also, you know what I'm saying? We got people all over, you know what I'm saying?
They loving them painted drips.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Appreciate the painted drips. Appreciate everybody hitting me up for that. You know
my son said, "Mama, that's them same shoes I told you need to throw away." Yeah, I bring shoes back to life. Yeah, I did a couple old pair for some folks and do good, you know, make it do what it do. You know what this is all about, man. And you know, and I'm working on a couple more over here, you know what I'm saying? Finishing up DJ Queen B's shoes. Hope I can ship them off in the next week or so. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
And I'm going on, and I got a couple surprise shoes I'm doing for a couple people. You know what I'm saying? Can't put them on site yet because they surprise for some folks, so I can't, you know what I'm saying? I gotta chill, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get them done, ship them out, so when they go ahead and do a surprise, they'll go ahead and bring it up, and I'll go ahead and share the pictures and all that good stuff. Right. No doubt. Yeah, what up?
I was trying to share my video that you made.
Oh yeah, no doubt, yeah.
I was like, how I get that?
yeah. Go, it's, you know, if it's on the stories, you usually have like a little arrow go like that. That means share. Yeah, click on that and let you share it. You know what I mean? You know, shout out to Meta. They upgrading a lot of things, man. A lot of new characters. You know, a lot of new things going on Meta right now on both ends, on Facebook and Instagram. They're doing a good job. You know what I'm saying? You know, pretty much got to learn things all over again, which is cool. But they also trying to make everything safety for everybody that's definitely as creators and doing some things. You got things going on for yourself, and they're making it easier for us to reach people in on the business aspect. So I appreciate Meta. You know what I'm saying? I wish they give us a memo or email and let us know some things so we can know what to do. But, you know, that's part of the game. I respect it. But I definitely happy. I'm happy with what they're doing right now, man. I really am. I'm really happy what Meta is doing and upgrading some things. And it's looking pretty good, too. So, you know what I mean? So it's easier for our creators, easier for us to market and push things. And you don't have to do like you used to do because they're stopping people from reposting the same thing over and over, you know, because of AI. And you don't have to do that no more because AI is out pushing it out for you. So that's a good thing.
Right.
And you only got to do it one time. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's good to use that schedule post.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to post on every hour, it's good to do the schedule post. And if you do like that, they'll let you go through it and let you go with it. But you do it manually, they're not gonna let you do it. You know, they're going to think stopping all that don't matter. So, and I get it. You know what I mean? I respect the game. You know what I'm saying? So how you doing? How you doing, Miss Arkansas? How was your night?
Man, my night was good. I watched Sister with my daughter-in-law and my son. You know, I love watching that with them. I gotta take my behind to sleep when we get done. You know, I went to physical therapy, but after that, I should have laid down somewhere. I ended up selling 6 tickets on yesterday. That was a good thing.
That was good.
But I still need to learn how to go to sleep. 5 o'clock in the morning and staying up all night long, and then gotta be next morning at 5. That ain't good on the body. So when I get off of here this morning, I'm washing my face and going back to bed. But
no doubt.
I'm not tired. I just know that's what I need to do.
Yeah. Sleep is good. Yeah, they say 6 to 8 hours a day. Try to get it in. You know, it's tough because, you know, I be on my grind. It was tough for me sometimes. I got to learn how to lay down too. You know what I'm saying? I need to take a little nappy nap if I can, but I be so excited doing what I'm doing, you know, designing or writing or something, because I know I'm working on a project, on an album, and, you know, finishing up being Bars Vega album, writing on that, and, you know what I'm saying? And then a couple other people hit me up, a couple of my clients hit me up on a marketing tip and asking questions on stuff. So I had a couple of people hit me up to do a couple coaching today. So shout out to those folks doing some coaching on some marketing. You know what I'm saying? So you know, no doubt.
Everywhere I went, I had my shoes on, and everybody loved them. And I shout you out, shout your business out, and all that good stuff.
Oh yeah, they go right there to _drip on IG. Inbox a brother, and I make it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? And you know, shout out to all the DJs hitting me up. Shout out to DJ Scientist out of South Carolina, Yin Yang Twins, a little personal DJ. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely hitting me up on some business, and he's loving what me and Bars got going on. So shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to all the love everybody giving me on everything from the Pay to Drip, from the music podcast. And what we got going on in the movement, in the relaunch, and the people that's behind the scenes of the team. You know, shout out to the Green Machine team behind the scenes working, giving us information, keeping everything going. You know what I'm saying? Because it's more than just us front of it. We have a nice little team behind us doing some things. So shout out to them.
And that's what's up.
Yeah.
Good morning, world.
All day. If you on that YouTube side, click that like button and share it one time. That burger dude, Melvin Jones. Appreciate your love, man. Appreciate you all day long. You know what I'm saying? Keep that algorithm.
Subscribe. It's free.
Yeah, that's all day long. Yeah. And then the Green Machine. That's right. You know what I'm saying? The Green Machine be working. You know what I'm saying? You know, Snow Baby part of the Green Machine. She be working behind the scenes. The stuff y'all can't see. You know what I'm saying? But we know the motion is moving. You know what I'm saying? We might not see it, but it's moving. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
You know, that's what's up. We would definitely appreciate y'all tuned in every morning, and even we not on live, y'all still be working, sharing, pushing, and letting people know what's going on. And then that work behind the scenes is more tough than just doing it live. So
we
definitely appreciate those people. That's definitely behind the scenes helping out Green Links. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the Evening Rush. You know, shout out to them on, you know what I'm saying, doing things on the radio side. You know what I'm saying, with commercial pushing and also promoting and marketing us too. That radio station, we definitely relaunching that too. You know what I'm saying? In the fall, it's going to upgrade on that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, it's just, it's all about upgrading, man. Everybody upgrade.
You're right.
Shout out to, you know, and shout out to Big Sev giving us a shout out. You know what I'm saying? I know he was under the weather yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So
I pray he feel better today.
Yeah, Big Sev, get better.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And he's still working, but he need to lay down and drink a lot of water.
I think that's what's gonna go down on Thursday. We gonna tell everybody to lay down.
Lay down.
Don't stay lay down. You know what I'm saying? Don't stay laying down, but get your rest. Get your proper rest. And I'm speaking to myself too, you know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Eat good, get your vitamins, get
right.
Your your ginger, whatever you need to knock out that cold, whatever you got going on. Allergies season, so you know allergies. Allergies be messing with me on, you know, especially after it rains and that sun come out, that pollen. You know what I'm saying? It definitely hits me. So I try to stay in the house as much as I can and keep me some clarity or something goes by, you know what I'm saying? Keep all that cleared up in there, all up in my grill. Understand me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, get that thing nice and fresh. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people that have allergy seasons, man. What y'all do in your allergy season, man? Do you know y'all just walk around with a tissue all day and just sniffling and sneezing and and all that? Especially when you're working. That just frustrating like a mug, boy. Ooh, Lord.
I'm gonna get God praises on this morning. Mine don't bother me.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You know, something. Yeah, I know. Growing up, allergies was a real popular, but now lately from the 2000s on up, allergies been real bad. I know all my kids has allergy issues too. So especially my boys, they got more allergies than the girls do. But they, it's annoying.
You know what though, Joker? Some of these people that's running around talking about allergies, not you and your children, because you've been dealing with it, you know what's going on. But some of these people around here got that mess. They still got that mess.
Yeah.
Allergies.
yeah. Xanax is good too. But you know what though? I was trying to tell my sis back in the day that, and I was talking to a couple other people that's nurses. I know my daughter's a nurse. That stuff off the shelf is good, but that stuff in the hospital be off the chain. That Claritin right there be different than the shelf, because I know my sisters will bring stuff home for me when I used to have my allergies.
Yeah.
And they used to work on the instinct. Like that used to work, you know what I mean? That doing right, and all you need is one. I'm good for like 3 days. I don't care what's going on.
The shelf is like a copycat. It ain't the real stuff.
It's different. And that's what I try to tell her. I was like, that's different. Like, you know what I'm saying? It might look the same, you know what I mean? And then it comes in a little silver joint, and you push the little thing, and the pill come out. And this one right, and the one in there is a white one with the white, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what the packaging, I don't know what's different about it, but it's different. I ain't gonna hold you. It's different. I'm like, come on now. Yeah.
Then at the hospital, you might, good morning, Queen. At the hospital, you might take one, but the ones on the shelf, you might have to take 2.
Yeah, right. I had to take the one that my sister brought, and I'm telling my daughter if she stumble on a couple of them bad boys, I mean, you might just send daddy one of them joints, because all you need is one. I'll be good for like 3 or 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
That's all right.
What's that stuff that it start with a B that people take when they get a headache? It come like in a little packet.
Yeah.
Bring you right back.
Yeah.
Get back. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Do you notice that stuff that you get from the hospital is different from the shelf?
Yes, bro.
From the cough. Yeah, it's like what why is it so different from this to this? Like
right.
That's okay. She used to give me that allergy pill, and she used to have like extras in her little smock, whatever, and she she gave me one of them bad boys. Man, look here, man, I was good for a minute.
Right.
Pollen on the air ain't bothering me or nothing. For 5 days going to work, man. I mean, I'm like, okay. You know
I heard you say the rain makes it worse, doesn't it?
Right.
The rain, when it slows down, that sun coming out.
What about the air conditioner? Like when the window is open and that pollen gets stuck to the air conditioner. My boys get, That's
the worst right there.
Oh, thank you, Ecstasy. Thank you, beautiful. Miss seeing you.
Right.
Your beautiful face.
Yeah, there's no baby in the house.
Where are you at in your mental state, Queen?
Oh, I am at a 10. I'm claiming
it.
Okay.
I sure said I braced you out of 10 this morning.
Yes, I'm claiming it. Thank you, sis.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody tuned in today this morning.
Yes.
You have a good morning today. You know what I'm saying? And also, if anybody have any questions about anything, the show, marketing, what's going on with Yvette Green, the Queen, what's going on with the comedian, Miss Arkansas, this is the time. Y'all go ahead and ask questions right now in the chat. We will answer anything you need to know about Paint and Drip, about anything we got going on, merch. You know what I'm saying?
Season, things y'all would like to see in the new season. Yeah, we're changing some things up. So let us know. Also, we get your feedback. I love getting the feedback from all of you. Send more, positive or negative. We don't shy away from any of the feedback because it's what makes us better. You know, audit is not to hurt you; it's to let you know what you're doing well and what you can improve on.
Yeah, it's always room for improvement.
That part.
Oh yeah, there's always room for improvement. I'm always open to change. I love change. You know what I mean? I love uplifting. So anybody got
change? I love change.
Yeah, change. That change. Yes, love. Yes, love.
Yes, change too.
Yes, all day long. You don't know? You better ask somebody.
You know, time bring about a change. You know.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, let us know what y'all think about the show. What y'all want to talk about in the future. Y'all want to talk about a little more sports, a little more mental health, anything, you know what I'm saying? What's your favorite show topic that we talk about? Let's talk about that. You know what I'm saying? What's the least thing you like about the show? Bring that in there. We'll definitely put it on the screen and we'll definitely make it do a do.
Well, in news, so Sony Pictures, you know what? It seems like a lot of these businesses are buying up other businesses to make themselves larger. So Sony Pictures Entertainment just purchased Alamo, which is one of those dine-in movie theaters. Have you ever been to one of those?
I haven't been to one though.
Yeah, so now so they own the pictures. Now they want to own the studio that the pictures are being shown in. That sounds like Monopoly.
I told y'all.
Hey, baby. It sounds like a monopoly to me.
Yeah, that's what's going on.
Somebody want it all.
Yeah, that's that new wave. Everybody's trying to go monopoly right now, and on the digital side, physical side, you know what I mean. And yeah, that's what it looked like it's going. Usually they didn't let things happen like that. That's the government is stepping back on that. I guess I don't know what's going on. Is that a sign that Trump will be in office? I don't know.
Bro, I think we already kind of know what's going on there. Yeah, it seemed like it, right?
Yeah. King Mike Murray in the building. Yes, sir. Brooklyn in the house. Yeah, Buffalo to Brooklyn. Yes,
okay.
Indeed. Yeah, Buffalo to Brooklyn all day. Yeah. You know,
wow.
Buffalo and Brooklyn is cousins right now. We cousins.
Okay. Just loving on each other. Yeah,
we cousins. Yeah, all day, every day. Appreciate everybody showing love on that track. I love y'all.
Yes.
That, you know what I'm saying?
I got mine. Did y'all get y'all's? I got mine.
Yeah, we appreciate it. And also, Ball Banker want to know of what was your experience on downloading it? Did you have any issues, any problems?
So I don't know if it's my phone or not. So I can't give a really great yes or no because my phone, I had to delete a lot of stuff, to do an upload. So Apple did another upload, another
update,
update. And before I can even download that, I had to delete a whole bunch of stuff. So the update just happened last night, so I'm going to try it again. So let UN buyers know that it's not y'all, it's me.
Okay.
But I purchased it.
Yeah, you know, mention of deleting a lot of stuff yesterday. I also had to do that, and I turned my iCloud off. Cause you know it save everything that you put on your phone, and they be having million things of yours, and you just got the little stuff that's on your phone. So since all that stuff on Facebook and Instagram and all those places anyway, I told them delete that stuff out of my phone.
Oh, okay.
You know, because that be interfering with my phone, like it want to shut down and this and that.
Right.
It's full.
Right.
And I'm like, how it's full and I ain't got nothing over in here. It's all in
It's the memory. Yeah, when I upgrade, I'm gonna have to Grand Rising Tammy, Davis, Grand Rising everybody. I'm gonna have to get a larger more memory in my phone, because this is not like I shouldn't have to delete stuff just to do an update.
You know what though, Queen? My daughter-in-law, we was talking about that on yesterday because I was doing it when I was at their home. My son said he paid 99 more cents to get some.
Me too.
And my daughter-in-law said she paid $10 to get some, and she said still do her like that. And that's supposed to be the highest one they have.
I pay Google. It's like $10 a month because I didn't turn off my cloud. The thing I love about the cloud is that if I transfer phones, all of my stuff is going to be there. So I keep my cloud going because I want all of my pictures and stuff to be there. But it's really
like I said, you know, everything I post, every picture I take, I end up putting somewhere. So I don't really need it on my phone. Get that stuff off of there. Let's start my phone over, because I don't care if you make a 40, I-40. I'm not getting there another phone.
Right.
I'm tired of this. Every time they make one, I gotta run and get it. No.
Oh yeah, Apple will make you update. You can only be like 3 behind. That's it.
Yeah. And then they'll shut your phone down to make you want to buy one. They'll shut it down.
Right. Well, I got a Twitter, but I'm just
that happened to my daughter.
I'm gonna get some of this mess off of her.
Yeah, that happened to my daughter. Apple phone, it just stopped working. That joint just froze all the way around, and she plugged it up, and it was over, and she had to buy another one.
Well, they shut mine down. That's why I got insurance. Come on, give me another.
Yeah. She's at that point. Yeah, hon, you probably gonna have to either upgrade or put stuff out on your cloud.
Yeah, take some of it off of your cloud.
No, you don't have to take anything off your cloud. The cloud is like infinite. You don't have to, as long as you pay for that extra amount. It's your phone, the actual
device.
I'll tell you about mine. On my iPhone, that's what I went in, and it's showing I got 6,000 and some photos and 1,000 some videos. So I told him delete that stuff. Then it say before 30 days you go in there and download it again, but after 30 days it's gonna be gone. Since I said delete it, you know.
And that's what Google does. Once you delete something that's in your trash, they delete it after 30 days.
Right.
You're supposed to change it to 15 days. I hope they don't, but yeah, they try to change data.
I go in there and delete the trash. I'll be like, I don't want it.
I do too. But Snow Baby said she had an 8. Oh, you definitely got to upgrade.
Yeah, we finna give you some energy.
I know your iPhone isn't an 8, love. I think she's at an 8, not that phone. I know that. I know if she had an 8, we really got to upgrade. We about to get a what do you call them? GoFundMe for her phone.
Yeah, she's a 10. She's a 10 on her mental health, but then she said she got an iPhone 8. Oh, she about to shut you down.
Right.
Yeah, you about to be
working.
They about to shut you down when you go to sleep.
Right. Goodness. So I think we talked about this a while back. The transgender Leah Thomas. She's a U.S. swimmer, and she became the first transgender athlete to win an NCAA college title back in March of 2022. She actually lost the legal case against World Aquatics in the court arbitration for the sport. So they aren't going to, she's barred from swimming in the female category.
Yeah.
What do y'all think about that? And we talked about this. It may have been on 514 online, bro, but I remember having this conversation.
If your original gender is a male, you should be able to do male. You shouldn't let them do female. That's not fair.
That's right. I agree.
It's not fair.
Ain't got nothing against nobody. Truth is truth.
Go by the original DNA.
You're a man. If you're born a woman, you're a woman. That's just like they trying to say they can come in the restroom. No, go in your own restroom. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with them. They got swimming places he can go swim.
Yeah.
So,
I think the issue was the matter of, and I think this is what you had spoke about, the testosterone, bro. I think that's what the issue is, because their physicality is different than a female. So they are more at an advantage
Mm-hmm.
So I agree, just because of that, not the male, female, but
yeah, right. I don't care about the gender. Right. I'm caring about the DNA, the testosterone. Yeah. Yes,
so,
out there.
Yeah, Leah actually lost.
As long as they don't stopping from swimming, you know what I'm saying? Now that'll be the problem if they stopping from swimming. But I agree with them about not having them in there with them.
Yeah. Well, back in 2022, World Aquatics actually introduced new rules which prohibits anyone who has undergone any part of male puberty from the female category. So before then, transgender women were able to compete if they lowered their testosterone levels, meaning that they were taking, I think they take the hormones to do that. Melvin says she should be. You agree that she should be barred? I agree also, y'all. I think it's not fair. It's a disadvantage.
Yes, it is.
That if she were to,
that time one of them put their picture on one of them beer cans. I forgot what beer can. It was a Miller or something. I mean a Budweiser or something. Do you know how many people actually stopped drinking that beer because they put that person on that beer and then they remove that person off of that can? They just let that batch of cans that went out there was already distributed, but they said no more.
What do you think about what did you think about that, Miss Arkansas?
I think that they could have put a dog on there. Everybody loves dogs, you know what I'm saying? Or cats or something like that, but don't put stuff on there trying to force stuff on people. Everybody got their own opinions. They got their own mind thinking. God gave us the right to choose. So let other people choose what they want to choose, but don't try to force nothing on nobody.
Yeah, that Burger Dude said we need to protect our natural women. Yeah, definitely. I agree with that part right there.
It's like they trying to X us out as a woman. You know what I'm saying? But me and the Queen ain't going nowhere.
No doubt.
I have more news. How you want to produce it, producer?
Let's take a break and we'll be back right here on this. You know what I mean? Y'all continue to share. Let people know.
Let people know. Good morning, mommy. I know you probably watching. Good morning.
Yeah, so y'all continue to keep on going, keep on watching, keep on sharing, and then we be right black here. Right here, no doubt.
Everybody know I'm the best in what category? In everything. Name one. We got the best rappers. We literally started rap. You might have started it, but we elevated the game. Public Enemy, Rakim, Run DMC, Tupac, Biggie, Nas, R&B then. Don't do that to yourself. Keith Sweat, Rick James, Bobby Brown, Boyz II Men, Drew Hill, Jodeci. Ooh yeah! New Edition, Prince, Whitney Houston. Let's begin this. What you doing here? Because I deserve to be in the conversation. Okay, what you got? Usher, 50 Cent, Alicia Keys, Snoop Dogg, SWV, Escape, Outkast, Eminem, Missy Elliott, Soulja Boy, you, Michael Jackson. He got y'all with that one. What you doing here? Because we got good music too. Yeah, y'all over with. Beyonce, Drake, Nicki Minaj, Chris Brown, Rihanna, Dr. Dre, Mariah Carey, Mary J. Blige, Britney Spears. Okay, let's just come to agreement that we all got talent. You right? Yeah, facts. What about me? Get y'all there.
Whoa. Bully. I'm moving on from 23, though I'm knowing it has been good to me. Was popping up on scenes, but believe I breathe with a hood to be. No make believe with this pen and squeeze as a wildebeest. I'm dominating streams of poetic things over brilliant beats. Indiscreet with this palm leak, I walk what I speak. From sidewalk to street, cause this concrete was killing my feet. Top of the year, I made some plans just to see them through, so I can watch the growth from the seeds I planted in 22. Spooky with the verbals like a ghost rider's present. Shout out to So Drewski, heard you, hot 9-7. In his opinion, this flow I'm pitching is polished. He enjoyed the bar work on the track that I called homage. Honest, I'm thankful for the feedback. And I kept delivering smoke like they was asking where the weed at. Consistent with these meals, what I produce requires freshness. Persistent when I'm spilling this juice, balls for breakfast. But check this, the highlight of my year came with no delays. Put me on the natural high that mimics when you smoke the haze. Not many can say that they made it this way. I wasn't pulling up the plate, that was a hell of a day. It all started with my pen move, till the saga continues. RZA had a contest, no brainer, I've been wooed. I've been repping them, now it's nothing discreet. My followers went up, Trip K, I'm playing minus the sheet. That invitation hitting different when them legends send for you. I was cooking, holding that heat as if I was 10 for you. Been loyal to the culture since a young king. Now my face is on posters as one of the 12 hyenas. All love in that room, I never felt nothing bigger. RZA Sway and Heather B, yep, my kind of niggas. June was crazy, they know my name, they're hearing it clear. Plus I won 716 lyricist of the year. Next month I double back to the city, I'm on the road. Had to go and see my boys that rap is out of control. One shot of opportunity that most don't get. Not braggadocious, just showing you I've been focused. It's been a hell of a year, them blessings kept coming to me. Kept rocking the stage and landed in a different country. Shout out to Ottawa, y'all forever be good with me. Got me leaving 23 international bully. Yep.
Yeah. We back right here on the morning show. No doubt. Yeah, them tickets going like crazy right now on the Still Love tour, man. You know, so we try to reach quota, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep on showing love on that tour, man. No doubt.
On the Miss Arkansas show too. I sold 6 yesterday.
That's a blessing right there. That's
when
dope.
I went to my physical therapy, young lady, she already know Dr. Boyd got 2 tickets. He's so excited, bless his heart. And she said, when you come back Friday, I'm gonna get 2 for me and my husband. I said, that's what's up. So I just give God praises on this morning because I asked him, let me have a sold out show. So, and they asking for them. And like I say, I ain't make but 100 of them because that's a G by itself. That'll cover my talent.
Yes.
Then at the door, everything at the door is mine.
Yes. Yeah, we gonna go right at 2.
I'm excited if I don't make a dime just to see people come and laugh and have a good time and remember Miss Arkansas. That's what's important to me.
Yeah, we gonna get right into hot topics. You know, some news from the Green, Yvette Green, the Queen. You know what I'm saying? What we got
everybody. So how many Capital One customers are out there? I know a lot of people who that's their first credit card. I always thought that Capital One was a really great company. I still do think it has its benefits. But right now, if you are a Capital One customer, you have 1 week, a 1 week window that's open right now to see if you can benefit from the bank's $16 million settlement to resolve claims it charged unlawful fees for some transactions. If you have a credit card or a bank statement, do you check your statement monthly? Do you check it at all? Anyone in the chat?
Yeah, when I had a credit card, I did.
Yeah. So they're saying that if you had a consumer checking account from September 1st, 2015 through January 12th, 2022, then you may be entitled to payment or credit from a class action settlement that was brought against Capital One. It's McNeil versus Capital One Bank, everybody. You can actually do an internet search and look for it. You have until June 17th to opt out from the settlement, and you also have till June 17th to object to the settlement. Final approval hearing will be July 15th. So a settlement has been reached. So Capital One is saying that, allegedly, it breached its contract with account holders. And they were improperly assessed fees, and they collected fees on certain transactions that they shouldn't have. So representment fee. Yeah, that's one of the fees. It's representment fee means an unrefunded non-sufficient funds fee or an overdraft fee that was charged to an account holder that either you presented a check or it was a transaction. So do your research, everybody. See if you are someone that was affected. This is for the banking side. I think there may have been one branch. And the thing about the Capital One branch is it was like a room. They really have taken banking to a different level instead of just being a brick and mortar like our regular banks. You go into a bank. It wasn't. Capital One didn't do that. They went to like some futuristic stuff, and it was all digital. Mm-hmm. It was really all AI. There may have been one or two people in there, but for the most part, you handled everything yourself. It was like a self-service type of bank.
Right.
Yeah. Do they have Capital One banks there where you
are? Like in Little Rock, the bigger part of Arkansas, Yeah.
I don't think we have
it. I'm with Navy Federal, so I don't worry about stuff like that no more.
Pittsburgh PNC. So.
Yeah, PNC is big in that area. PNC was big. Yeah, PNC is big. They don't have any here. Yeah, I think they're based out of Pennsylvania, if I'm not mistaken. I have a
Pittsburgh. Yep.
Okay, one of my old coworkers actually works for PNC.
Yeah,
I was with U.S. Bank for a while. That's where I first got my account, with U.S. Bank, and they ain't do right by me, so I let them go. Now they trying to sue me.
Yeah.
A white lady knocked on my door. Like I said, don't nobody really knock on my door unless it's somebody trying to cut my grass or something like that. She knocked on the door. She said, "You Miss Rudd?" I said, "Yes." And that helper gave me a piece of paper.
So
I won't answer no more.
So I don't know if you all have heard about this Mary's Little Lambs daycare. Did you hear about it? It's been all over social media.
Yeah, I heard a little bit about it.
I actually wanted to do more research on it. I didn't see the story until late last night, and everything was closed. So I'm just going to give a brief synopsis of what was going on, and then I'm going to actually reach out and find out if I can get a statement from someone, because this is really scary. This is being reported by Channel 4, WIVB Channel 4 News here in the city of Buffalo. But you can actually do an internet search. The name of the daycare was Mary's Little Lambs, and I've seen this daycare for a while, okay? So Buffalo police said an altercation at a Kensington Avenue daycare facility Tuesday led to an arrest. It happened around noon that day. Officers responded to a scene for a report of an alleged assault. They said a 17-year-old girl got into a verbal altercation with the daycare's director over allegations of an employee harming a child. The allegations is that they were hitting these kids. According to the police, the altercation turned physical, and the teen was pushed out of the door in front of a classroom of children. The 52-year-old Tonawanda resident, Mary Goodwill, has been charged with endangering the welfare of a child and harassment. Throughout the day, more parents began showing up at the daycare because of a post that was on social media alleging that they were harming children here. There's posts all over social media, and it's right here in the Western New York area. So Channel 4 actually spoke with Ryan Neal and Dante Jones, whose 2-year-old son, Raiden, attends Mary's daycare. And he's saying that he just wished it would never have happened. And now seeing more parents come forward, it's like, wait a minute. So this has been going on and no one ever spoke? No one ever said anything?
Wow.
So there's definitely going to be an investigation. And anyone in the chat, if you are familiar with this, please let me know. I guess the child was saying to the dad that the teacher hit him. And he was like, when he said, he was like, wait a minute, like, what do you mean? And the baby's only 2 years old. So
right.
Also a verbal issue there, because 2-year-olds can't really, form entire sentences. So yeah, everybody, I don't know if y'all have heard about this, but that is disturbing.
I don't know, Queen. Them phones got them kids smart as all get out. Them little kids, 2 years and up. You know what I'm saying? And then a child know when somebody ain't doing right by them, regardless of what their age is. They show you some kind of sign.
Yeah,
that's sad.
I remember when my kids were, and I spoke about this before, when my kids were in daycare, because for the most part, my mom watched them until we moved out of state, and my mom would call the kids every single day. And there was an incident at the daycare. It's a good thing. My mom had called my kids as soon. If they got out of daycare at 3:00, my mom was calling them at 3:05, finding out what was going on, and to take it all the way up to the director. Yeah, because a lot of times they think that these kids, because they're small and they can't voice what's going on, that they can get away with this stuff. But you really have to be diligent when you are putting your kids in daycares, because you don't know. You don't know what's going on. You're gone, 9-10 hours a day between working and traffic commuting. Just be mindful. Talk to your kids every day.
Wow,
that's it.
Every day.
Yeah.
Are your grands in daycare at all, bro?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they're in daycare. I think
someone's watching them.
Yeah, I think the aunties watch them. My daughter's sisters. And then sometimes, her mom, baby moms watch when she's not working. But now they both graduated now, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna be working more hours and stuff at their new job. So I'm pretty sure it'll be probably her younger sister probably watches, and probably the grandpa on the father's side. He usually go in. You know what I mean? Big shout out to my man
family.
King Twan in the house. Perry Project representative. You know what I'm saying? I know him, and he usually watches. Saying his grands and do what it do. So we pretty much got some people that that's really protective of the grandbaby. So yeah,
right.
Hey, mommy, grand rising to you. Yeah, Pretty Bully is definitely fire.
Yes,
so,
yes.
Moving on, these car thefts, man. This is everybody. This is why our insurance is so high. All of these car thefts.
Yes.
All of these car thefts. So 9 were apprehended here in the city of Buffalo in 3 stolen vehicle incidents that happened overnight. So this is being reported, everybody. You can do a simple internet search, but again, this is Channel 4 News, WIVB. It's one of my favorite news stations that I watch here in the city of Buffalo. So Air One and the Buffalo Police apprehended 9 subjects in 3 separate stolen vehicle incidents overnight yesterday into Wednesday. So this happened Tuesday into Wednesday. So Air One, they're using Air One. How many stories have we done? And they talked about using Air One. So Air One was used again on a routine training and patrol flights over Erie County when they were requested on 3 separate occasions by Buffalo Police to help track stolen vehicles seen by area patrol units. One was at 124 Maple Ridge. The stolen vehicle, it came out of Buffalo and was tracked and recovered. Thank goodness for OnStar and all of that. The other one was at Oakmont and Suffolk Street. And the other one was on 177 Military Road, which I don't think that's Buffalo, right?
Military Road, that's North Buffalo West Side.
Okay. All right. Well, 4 subjects were apprehended in that incident. Woo! When I had this weekend, I had rented a vehicle and it was a Kia. I was so scared. I was like, please, don't let them take this vehicle. Please let them take this vehicle, because them Kias and Hondas, they are. I know someone whose vehicle got stolen 3 times. 3 times, y'all, and she's suffering because her insurance went way up. And Melvin said, it's sad to say, but communication is key. You have to be proactive and ask your children the tough questions. Yeah, you have a little one still. Tough questions, and keep open lines of communication. Kids are smart. Stop being so dismissive of them. Yes, they're just little people.
Then a lot of people, like I was saying about that phone, they give it to them to shut them up, to make them get away from them. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. It's all right to let them see your phone or give them their phone or whatever. But like you say, spend quality time with them so you'll know the difference when they acting like this or acting out. They ain't just acting out to be acting out. Something going on.
That part.
Yep.
That part. Because they aren't. They aren't. Kids aren't just acting out, like you said, just to be acting out. So.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I thank God mine ain't in no daycare, but my concern is still about those that are, you know.
Mm-hmm. Let me ask you this, Ms. Arkansas. So FEMA announced that they are going to provide $2.2 million in assistance for the recent Arkansas storms. Do you see a lot of damage in your area because of the storms? Don't.
Just crackheads. they tearing up stuff.
Yeah.
But no, it's actually was hit in another part of Arkansas. It wasn't in Jacksonville. You know, a while back we got a tornado and they pretty much fixed stuff around here. Thank God it didn't come near me, but they talking about another part of Arkansas that was really
Little Rock.
No, it wasn't even Little Rock. Some other area, but really destroyed.
Okay, yeah. So they are declaring that it's a disaster. They have opened up this disaster relief fund, and they also FEMA has also opened up rental assistance programs, which can be
it's
very
real bad. I forgot what area it is. I heard it on the news a little while back when it happened, but you know, I just be thanking God it didn't come this way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Cause when the 12 o'clock alarm go off, you don't know if it's the 12 o'clock or a tornado warning.
Oh, wow.
That's how many tornadoes we have here, you know?
Yeah, wow.
But I say I'd rather have a tornado than an earthquake because I can dodge a tree, but I can't dodge that ground coming out from under me.
Yep. That part. Yep.
Yeah. Well, Arkansas is also, I guess they made a decision to revoke the license of Green Springs Medical Dispensary, which is in Hot Springs. Is weed, is it legal there?
It's legal. They got their little cards and stuff, but you know, some of these people been making weed since they created weed. So a lot of them ain't worried about no dispensary. They still doing it like they was doing it. Hey, I got a dime bag. I got a, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is actually the first time that Arkansas is revoking a medical marijuana dispensary license since the program started in 2019. They're saying that they revoked the license due to a long list of issues, like the dispensary was not following the regulations to keep track of inventory, had missing products, sold expired inventory. They didn't properly label things. So
right.
It was a lot going on there. So their license has been revoked.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That way, if you want it, you gotta get it from the weed man.
Yeah. The streets still strong. The streets is still strong.
I remember back in the day when I was smoking. I don't know if you had more stems or seeds. We didn't complain, did we? We chopped them stems up and smashed them seeds. And
hands hurting and everything.
That's what I'm talking about.
Still made a joint.
What'd you think about Pusha T paying tribute to Jay-Z with his new diamond chain? What'd you think about that?
Oh yeah, that's fire. Yeah, that's fire. That's it. Hip hop, man. Keep the culture, push the culture forward. That's what it's all about.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about.
I guess he shared pictures of it. I didn't even know. Pusha T been around for a while, hasn't he?
A long time. Yeah, he a legend. Yeah, he definitely a legend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a part. He's a one part of the group Eclipse. Him and his brother. Yeah. Yeah. With Pharrell.
Why? Yeah. You said it. The beat came in my head.
Right. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's him and his twin brother.
You need to go on that show where it say name the tune or whatever. I believe you'll win because you know every song.
Yeah.
He's a hip hop head for real.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I believe you'll win.
Yeah. Me and my wife watch it all the time. We get about 80% of them right. Yeah. It answer pretty fast too, because you know it's all about speed too. So we be playing. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I didn't know Jay-Z is still out here performing and stuff. He opens for Tom Brady's Patriot Hall of Fame ceremony.
Yep. That's. Oh yeah, it's going to be the ceremony. It's going to be the first home opener of the Patriots game. Yep, getting the retirement.
Okay.
Tom Brady's number 12. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So this is being reported on Billboard, everybody. So Jay-Z surprised fans that packed the Gillette Stadium yesterday when he opened up Tom Brady's Patriot Hall of Fame induction ceremony in Massachusetts. He emerged from smoke-filled stage with his epic public service announcement opening line. Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is O.
Yeah, that's right. Yes,
Can you imagine?
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Shout out. Shout out to all the legends. Shout out to all the legends. And hip hop and in sports. Shout out to all the legends, no doubt.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I know you have posted this. I don't know if you wanted me to put it up or not. Why? It's about why are black women losing out on finding good black men. You want to save it and use it today, or you want to go ahead and put it in there for tomorrow?
We can talk about that tomorrow. That's a long.
That's one.
That's a long show right there.
Let me play a little snippet for y'all, so y'all can make sure y'all come back with y'all questions and opinions. Is it long, bro?
It's definitely gonna be a good conversation. In all different perspectives. You know what I'm saying? I think there's no right or wrong answers. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's a good conversation to have, because I know that that's the thing that everybody's talking about right now. Because things is changing. And so you know what I'm saying? You can put a little clip in up and let them know. Just come back tomorrow. We'll definitely talk about that.
It's gonna be a great conversation. I love our Fridays.
Yes.
It's gonna be a great conversation. So I'll play a little snippet. And if anybody in the chat, if y'all, even if you're watching the replay, if you find discussions that you feel would be a nice topic for us right here on Green Links Media in the morning show or any of the platforms, let us know. Tag us to it. We love having great discussions like this. So let me play a little snippet.
Why are more and more black women losing out on finding good black men? Why are they losing out on becoming wives?
Why is it that when black women start leveling up, black women start leveling up, people tell us, you can't have this, you can't have that, you need to humble yourself?
Do white women act like they belong to white men?
Yes.
Yes or no? Do Hispanic women act like they belong to Hispanic men?
Absolutely.
Do Asian women act like they belong to Asian men?
Definitely.
Do Middle Eastern women act like they belong to Middle Eastern men?
Yes.
Do black women act like they belong to black men?
By and large, no. But
the fact that you had to even put a modifier on there says you are still conflicted with the reality you're seeing.
Women will go. So we go.
Ain't that man that died?
Yeah, he passed away. Yeah, rest in peace, Samuel.
He hated black women.
No, he didn't hate black women. He didn't have black women. He was telling the truth. I don't hate black women, but I tell the truth. Like I tell the truth about myself.
He just seemed like he hated black women.
I'm revamping the Vet Green Show. Melvin, thank you so much for asking. It will be coming back. We are revamping the morning show. We're revamping the Vet Green Show as well. We're just doing things better. I realized that is not the format that I wanted. You know, I had discussions with the powers that be. we go. I'm actually going to bring back a show on Friday. You know, going back to more to come, everybody. More to come.
Plus, things are going to be transitioning a lot on Green Links Media. It's going to be a whole different movement in the relaunch of a lot of things. The new season of the pop-up show is coming soon also. So it's like we upgrading, we getting better, learning, we getting answers from all the listeners. All the listeners giving us the polls of what they like and what they don't like. We're getting a lot of information for the past 3 weeks heavily on my end, the Queen's end. You know, people, you know what I'm saying, and I love the emails and the inboxes of what people think. So, you know what I'm saying? So, because it's all about the people. what the people want. It's not about what we want. It's all about what the people want. We done built this platform to where now our community is speaking more than what we want now. So now it's time to cater to y'all. We love y'all. Yes.
And we do. We don't worry about the input is valuable. It really is. It's valuable for us because that way we know what we're doing good. Melvin, we are waiting on the show that you're bringing over to Green Links Media. We're waiting on that. Listen, I'm manifesting it.
The cooking show?
Cooking show. Yes, bro. We need a cooking show over here. I even offered my kitchen up.
That'd be dope.
Right.
That'd be dope. Yeah.
I could see him doing that with his chef outfit on and all of that, you know.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You get to sample the food.
Exactly. As we're having conversations.
Yes.
As we're having conversations. Move over, Rachel Ray. Here comes Bill.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. No doubt. No doubt. We're gonna take a break and we right back right here on the Morning Show podcast. Let's keep it going, y'all. Let's keep it going.
Follow the drip. Follow the drip. Are you one that likes to stand out amongst the rest? Well, check out Painted Drip by The Joker. Painted Drip is a customized footwear company that specializes in unique hand-painted, customized footwear, which is hand-painted by The Joker himself. Shipping is available all over, East Coast, West Coast, no matter where you are, we can get your products to you. So follow The Drip. Check out their IG page, Painted Drip, for more information. And again, all footwear is customized and hand-painted by The Joker himself.
Never lie, but if you must lie, lie in the arms of the one you love. I've got a love hangover, so if this is real, don't put me over.
This is why you're a broke musician. Everyone's always so mad. They're saying the music business doesn't want us to succeed. Well, right now, this is the best time to be an artist, but you are not making the best decisions. See, most musicians are sending to Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, which all pay a fraction of a penny when people listen to their music. Is that worth it? Imagine if you looked into the newspaper and it said, there's a job offer. We pay you fractions of a penny. Would anybody be excited for that? No. The problem is most artists don't have any offers. They just send people to Spotify. That's their offer. My offer is I could get paid a fraction of a penny. They haven't set up a page that shows how much that they charge for a show. They don't have their website, and they're not driving traffic to their website where people can actually buy their albums. They don't have any membership platforms where people can now subscribe to them for $5 a month. There's no way for anybody to spend more money with them, even if they wanted to. So for you as an artist, what you do with this information is first, you need to start off by creating offers. Perform at someone's birthday party. What does that cost? Put it on your website. What does an album cost? Put it on your website. How much does a custom song cost? Put it on your website. You have to have other options for people to buy something from you than to just go to Spotify and pay you a fraction of a penny.
No doubt. We back in for the fact. We right here on the morning show, man. We're gonna get right into this segment right here that it's the Spotify owner, they made a mistake. You understand me? They're definitely want to expose a lot of things that's going on right now. You know what I mean? As far as the DSPs and straight to consumer and all that. Shout out to everybody who's definitely developing themselves to go that route. I think that's dope. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people is doing good. Some people are not doing so well, but keep going, keep pushing,
right?
Keep doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? And this segment right here is very important. This just was came out last night. Curtis King coming to expose everything that's going on with Spotify, the owner, and they're breaking everything down. And you'll see the debate going what's going on and how people feel about what's going on with Spotify. I think Spotify going to have one of the biggest lawsuits in music digital history. You know what I mean? It's coming. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely in effect. And
in general, my style is about leaving in the crumbs and the messes. But sometimes there's little things that shouldn't be in the photo. That
Daniel Ek wants you to believe that music costs close to zero. You are a struggling artist. Music doesn't cost to create. It just costs Spotify $0 for you to create it.
It's about to be deep, y'all. This is something that every artist, producer, anybody that's using any DSPs for anything that you're using it for, especially the Spotify. That's the number one streaming platform in the world right now. You know what I'm saying? It's been number one. It's been number one for about over, I believe, 9 years now. You know what I'm saying? Going on 10, and they definitely probably about to put a plug on them because they're not making any sense. And Curtis King, he gonna always spill the beans. Shout out to my mentor, Curtis King. Beast with it. You know what I'm saying? No doubt.
DIY. Okay, DIYers, over the last week, we had a new video from Joe Budden as he sat down with someone whose name has been in the music spaces and the internet spaces in terms of streaming very frequently. Larry Jackson. We've done reaction videos on Larry Jackson where he shared a podium with Snoop, and Snoop talked about how unfair the streaming payouts were. So Larry Jackson is a prominent figure in the music industry, known for his innovative approach and influential role in the digital music space. He has worked with some of the biggest names in the industry and has held significant positions at major companies. Notably, he served as the global creative at Apple Music, where he played a key role in shaping the platform's artist partnership and overall strategy. He is now the head of a new platform that a lot of artists have questions about in Gamma, as Gamma seems to be parading around and saying that they are the new independent. They're parading around and they're saying that they have a new approach to streaming. People have questions, including myself, because they haven't been very transparent about what that actually means. You should watch the whole video. It's a pretty good interview. Joe Budden and Larry Jackson at the conversation about streaming.
How significant, did you pay attention at all to the actor strike?
I did, yeah, very much so.
And the writer's strike?
Yeah, we were affected by it because we were in the middle of producing the music for The Color Purple at that time. Yeah.
I feel like that was such a great example and demonstration for the artists in the music business. And I can never understand why we didn't attempt to mimic that, like for what they were fighting for, which is how AI will be a part of this. They were fighting for streaming rights. Like with the streaming splits the way that they are, why aren't more people fighting that fight? And do you ever see it changing? Like as someone that purchases music, it's tough for me to champion streaming, even though I know that is how music is consumed today. It's just tough to champion that when we get 0.0000 whatever the number is that we get.
Well, with paid tiers, like Spotify Premium or Amazon paid tier or Apple's paid tier, it's a penny per play. But the plays are their plays are so voluminous that when you add them up in the aggregate sense, it is real money, you know, if you're really streaming, right? And I'm not here to defend. I don't work for a streaming service any longer, so you know, I think my perspective is pretty neutral. We've moved from a transaction economy to a consumption economy, and the transaction economy was like, okay, I buy your CD, I take it home. You have no way to quantify how much I even took the wrapper off of it to even listen to it, or if I did, how many times I played it, right? And in the consumption economy, you can see that and you can quantify that, and it's always something that will continue to throw off, because if I go and play Pump It Up tonight, but I bought the cassette single or the CD single in 2002 for $2.99 or whatever they were charging at that particular point in time, that's a one-time transaction.
I always hear this argument when folks are talking about the advantages that streaming brings. And I think a lot of people think I'm anti-streaming because I remove my music from streaming, but no, I'm pro-independence. I'm pro-direct-to-consumer. And I always hear this argument. I heard Yo Gotti make this argument about how if you buy someone's album one time, that artist doesn't get any more money based upon how many times you play that CD, that physical album. They don't get money off of that, which is why they say streaming is such an advantage, because you can make money for a lifetime, forever money, as some people may put it.
Hi, I'm Toothless, the editor.
Now, I want y'all to pay attention to this here. This part here is very important. This young man here is definitely breaking everything down to a whole nother perspective, to where things make more sense. And this is where I'm at. Shout out to my mentors, the Curtis King. Shout out to other men like my boy Chris and a couple other people that Jen the Guru. I have a lot of mentors. Kristen Marie, who has the commercial on our platform about the get a website, and he's breaking it down. And I need all you artists need to be sharing this and tagging the artists right now, because this is very important. For this part right here is where I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying? Me and Balls bring at right now. So
let's do some quick math to see if what Larry Jackson is saying makes any sense. Spoiler, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. Let's say, for example, you're selling one song for $2. It'll take about 500 streams for you to make $2. That means a single person would have to do a song every day for more than a year for you to make $2 from them. But Toothless, if I find a song that I like, I listen to it more than once. I listen to Not Like Us like 5 times a day. Fair enough. But even if they listen to your songs 5 times a day, it'll still take 3 months for you to make $2 from that one person. But wait, remember, Larry, if you're really streaming, there's real money in it. But just a fraction of a penny, you're of what's possible compared to if you had just sold your music directly to the audience. You think 2 million monthly leads in a business is worth the same as 2 million streams? It's not. So yes, it is a steady stream of income, but the stream fits to a straw. Back to the video.
I got my vinyl back here. And the way that I consume this vinyl, I already got this project on many different devices. But the fact that it's up there, it gives me an opportunity to have a consistent flow of promotion. Every single time somebody sees that, another question goes in their mind about, hey, you know what? This is actually a advertising trigger for me to now go listen to Curtis King, or an excuse to go listen to Curtis King. And I think that in the same way that you'll have a bunch of different car dealerships in your neighborhood, the one that you get a pin from, or the insurance company that you get a pin from, seems to have a way of sticking in your brain. Now, when you buy the physical, especially in this day and age, it is such a unique purchase that it separates you from a lot of other people who can only be found on these platforms. So I understand what he's saying. Now, the second part of this is, I don't know if he's going to get to answering the question directly from Joe about this unionizing and seeing the actors come together and fight for better rights in the face of AI, in the face of unfair wages. But I've always had this issue with the idea of a union for artists and music producers and singers and songwriters. I feel like the needs that someone has in the traditional major label record business are very, very different from the independent and the music business that an artist like myself is in.
How many ever other people listen to it? You can continue to eat off of that in perpetuity if you're recouped, of course. The one thing I will say that I think the streaming services music streaming services, DSPs, get a really bad rap for is keeping all the money. You know, they pay out. Spotify is just starting to turn a profit after many years as a business.
I hate to interrupt you, Larry Jackson, because I know that you're someone who is very well versed in this space, but I think it's unfortunate that bringing up the profit that Spotify is making is happening around the same time we get familiar with names like Johan Rohr.
Somebody's gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
When shout out to my homegirl Kayla Love, we're familiar that there are artists on Spotify right now called ghost artists.
That's right.
Now, why is it problematic to have a Johan Rohr? Johan Rohr is a composer who just so happens to be in the same place as Spotify in Sweden. He's a composer that has over 650 fake profiles, and collectively all the streams of these fake profiles, because they're different artist names, have more streams than Michael Jackson, ABBA, and a lot of other people. But he's able to do that, and there's no issue. Second thing, these ghost artists that are out having their music websites generated by AI, they're now showing up here and collecting royalties. The only issue is that if it's
you gotta pay attention to what he's saying here. The same guy here is also in Sweden, where Spotify is from. Sweden. You don't think that connection? You don't think they're working together? You don't think they're in that same driver's seat, driving in the same lane, doing this music business?
That's like Charleston White was talking about. He have several pages that are monetized, but they aren't his pages. Other people took his content and made pages out of them and getting paid for it.
And then
on top of it, Eccles said the same thing. This R&B artist, he said the same thing, and he was telling people that's not him and report it. He said they making a whole lot of money on him, and it ain't even him.
Yeah, and then on top of it, you got little guys like me that got music on it, do have a catalog on the DSPs that I didn't take down. That I can't make no money because every stream that I get goes into a threshold pool to where, because you don't reach a quota of what you get in streaming per day, per week, per month, and per year. So if you don't reach those quotas, you don't get paid. So all them streams you getting is going down a rabbit hole of somebody else's, going to that little pool, and the people like the Drakes and the Kendrick Lamars and the Lady Gagas and the Eminems and the Jay-Z's is getting that bag.
That's because they got a zillion fans.
Right. You know what I'm saying? They got a zillion fans and they got a quadrillion listeners. They're two different things. You know what I mean?
Is that a word, Joker?
Say again?
Is that a word?
What?
Yeah, I mean, it's a word today. That's a lot of people.
I missed the word.
At the end of the day, at the end of the day, everything got to make sense, and it don't. So you know,
AI artists and AI generated music, and it's being allowed to exist while other people are having their music taken down off of Spotify. It's safe to assume that allegedly, it's safe to assume that Spotify is able to pocket that. how else are they able to pay a Joe Rogan $250 million to extend his podcast contract unless you make
that part? They say Spotify broke, but they gave this young man $250 million to relaunch his podcast on Spotify. But they're broke.
They ain't broke. They ain't broke. They just got money in different pockets, and if they feel you're not worth it, then they're broke. You know?
Yeah, right. Come on, now it got to make sense. You know what I'm saying? But see, all you independent artists that's trying to get fans, not listeners. Listeners don't do nothing for you. You know what I'm saying? Are there real listeners? Because 80% of them are bots. Do the research.
That's so scary. Because if you think, if you have all of these views in your mind, you think that it's doing really, really well. When come to find out, it was all a facade. That's scary. And that can be as a creative. Now I'm thinking about on my end, on the podcasting side, like that would be hurtful. You think that you have all these views and stuff. I can't even imagine on the artist side how y'all would feel to think that, you think that you got 5,000 views when in essence you really just got less than 500. So you think you blowing up, but you're really not blowing up.
Anybody that has 50K listeners, and you think that's good, and you're not making a dime a day, you're not making money in your account in a day, that don't make sense to me. You know what I mean? Listeners and fans are two different things. Let's just keep going.
Getting some chili somewhere else. Fuck. Now, here's the biggest issue with that. Spotify has a pie system, meaning that they don't pay you based on your amount of streams individually. No. There's a cap on the amount. This becomes problematic when you now have ghost artists that are starting to eat up that money, and we don't know where this shit leads to. That shit could lead back to Daniel Ek bald head ass. We wouldn't become transparent about anything.
I mean, that's a long time to be in business to really just be turned in that corner. Why is that the case? Because the lion's share of the money is paid out to the rights holders. They're not making all the money. They wish that they could. That's why they diversified and brought you in to break up time spent listening on the platform.
Yeah.
So that, I mean, you know what I'm saying.
Try to pull a move here.
Yeah.
I get
it's
it.
Just like
had to get from up under that.
Yeah. Let's move some of this TSL somewhere else. The advertising revenue will come in from that.
Unbelievable.
And we can diversify our interests here in that particular
Well, you're
way.
talking now.
I get it.
For the people that don't understand, right? Like when Spotify started their podcasting business, it was a way for them to let labels know, hey, it's not music. So we're splitting this up. And what happened from there is above my pay grade.
You can go watch the interview. There's a lot of things that he says and he doesn't say about what Gamma represents.
I love his voice.
But it seems like they're positioning themselves to be not only a distributor, but also sort of a home for artists like a Rick Ross, where he'll be able to not only sign a licensing deal with them, but he'll also be able to launch his podcast and monetize it through their system, which is super dope for them. Ain't got shit to do with us independent artists. With that said, I want to draw your attention over to a few posts from my guy, Lloyd Lang, who is always dropping so much amazing.
Shout out to Lloyd Lang, man. He be spilling the beans. I love his African brother.
Is acknowledged. Matter of fact, we had him on here as a guest, and man, the amount of gems that he gave us was ridiculous. This was a news story that popped up. Bots now account for half of global internet traffic, and bad bots nearly are 1/3.
Somebody gonna have to tell
them. But
that's like
therefore,
30% almost.
Yeah, but you got a lot of people that's posting up, artists from Buffalo, posting up stuff saying, I got 100K, Joker. What do you say about that? You could have it. How much money did you make last night? How much money did you make last? How much money are you making right now? I'm making more money than anybody in Buffalo right now as an independent artist, as having my website. Let's talk about it.
Lower bots, not human beings, but bots, computer bots, account for half of the global internet traffic. Now, the bad bots being used for whatever reasons they're being used occupies nearly 1/3. You know what's funny? As we come back to this conversation about dumbass Spotify, I have questions about, well, how many bots are actually on Spotify? since you guys are still removing people's music on a regular basis, it must have a lot of bot action on there. What if it's not these godforsaken artists who are just buying bots and trying to get a bunch of streams on their platform? They still haven't answered that question. How many bots are there? Me and Lloyd Lang had a great conversation. And one of the things that we talked about was, okay, running with this idea that Spotify is full of bots. I asked him, I said, could that be the...
There you go right there. You know what I'm saying? You are struggling as an artist because you have listeners, not fans.
Did you have to go back through your music, and do you teach in your marketing class to go back through and see?
Yes. Oh yeah.
So remember, I don't remember which album it was. Remember, a couple of years ago, you had released something. It might have been the with DJ Flipside, and those views they kept. Did you find out that those were bots?
At that time, bots was there. Bots was used on the back end back then, and you had to go through an actual curated person that was doing playlists, and I was real connected to those back then before the bots took over. But they did have bots moving, not in Spotify, but they have bots moving on the outside end of Spotify at the time. But Spotify took an idea from that though, and now it's in Spotify right now. You know what I'm saying? And I did the research, and I got paid. I was getting paid $20 a month off my stream. I was getting paid. I was getting paid off the album. I was good. You know what I mean? But now bots is inside Spotify now. Back then, bots wasn't inside Spotify. See how they use the till you don't do it, but now they're doing it. Interesting, ain't it?
That is. It's because you think, like, I go on Spotify and I'm looking at all of these views, or I don't know what you call it. Like if I go right now, I was listening to Mark Lee, his song Moments. So it doesn't show anymore. It used to show the views.
Yeah. That's because bots took it down.
Everybody talking about it now.
Let me tell you something. Yeah, everybody talk about it. Let me tell you something that I was training in my class. Those who took the class, you know what I'm saying? Those who paid attention to my class. Let me say that. A lot of people didn't pay attention to this part, but a lot of them has. You know, like the Bars Baker definitely paid attention. And you go behind your window or behind your stats of your Spotify account. They used to show you where the people is coming from, the cities, countries, and who they are. They took all that out. Only they have is the countries and the cities. That's it. Now the listeners, used to. Now the listeners is listeners. Back then, the listeners was cool. Okay, but then you had your followers. Okay, and your listeners, the listeners was more important than your followers because your followers wasn't engaged. And now it's flipped. Now your followers is actually your fans, but you can't figure out who they are now. Back then, you can. You can go click on followers. Back in the day, you click on followers in back of your in your settings, and they'll click and see all the people's names and their emails.
You used to be able to
see all that.
You used to be able to see the numbers and stuff, and you can't even see the numbers. I don't know if y'all can see that. You don't see any of that anymore.
Yeah, you only can see the numbers in the back end now.
Oh, so only the artist can see them?
In the back end, but that back end number is not be your right number now, especially if you have not been doing any marketing. See, those who have not been doing any marketing consistently, like myself, you're now your numbers that you're seeing going up now, and you haven't done anything, it's not official. It's a difference.
Oh wow.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So let's keep going.
Why they tell you you have 200,000 listeners and not fans? Those would be very misleading. That being fans,
that's right.
But bots can be listeners.
Yes.
So Lloyd Lang says you are a struggling artist because you have listeners, not fans.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
Oh, hold up. He's still cooking. He's still cooking.
This part right here. You know what I mean? This is where I get to the artists that said, the people that tagged me on Facebook for them 4 artists. I'm not going to put your name on blast, but pay attention to this. If you pay attention to this, And please, Yvette Green, put this as a reel.
Now, I have been pushing, I've been telling y'all consistently. Matter of fact, we did an amazing webinar the other day with my homegirl, Kayla Love, about this. Direct to consumer is the future for us as independent artists. It's the right now. Get on that shit right now.
Right now.
What's going to happen is that as you're building your direct to consumer business, which is basically you hosting your own music.
And y'all see that right there? One fan is worth more than 1,000 Spotify streams. Me and Boss Vega got 50. We have 50 fans on our website. 50. You do the math. So who's winning? Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Distributing your own physical music. Basically out the wherever you're doing your music, right? Everything I do in terms of my performances, in terms of my merch, in terms of my music itself, the mixing and mastering, the packaging, the design is done in this house. If you did 1 million streams a month, ladies and gentlemen, you would only make $4,000.
Right.
And you'd have to do it every single month. Lloyd Lang expands upon this when he says one superfan is worth more than 1,000 streams. One. That's how I was able to have 140 people pay over $4,000 for one of my projects in the last few months. That's what this is all about. You know,
and we have 50 super fans right now that's engaged with us on the website, follow the website, do whatever we do on the website. Everything we put up, they download it. Whatever they do, they ask questions when the merch coming out. They're even if all those fans is in one place, we can do a show right now and sell out.
Wow.
But they spread it all over the place. We got LA, we got Albuquerque, we got Atlanta, a couple from Buffalo, Brooklyn. We got more fans in Brooklyn. We got out of the 50, we have 7 Brooklyn super fans. But we can get like at least 20 more. That's our street team right there to go ahead and sell out a show. So we're just waiting to get each quota so we can do those things so we can make more money.
I said a lot of things, and I was called a lot of things in the process too. One thing you're not going to call me is a liar. Here on an article on Music Business Worldwide, it seems like not only are artists fighting back these air payments from these streaming platforms, but there's other entities, there's other countries that are also getting involved in it. Did you see this news? Music streaming services come out swinging against Canada, who has a new discriminatory tax that requires streaming platforms to hand over 5% of their Canadian revenues. Somebody gonna have to tell it. I'm gonna tell it. Up, Spotify, you're gonna have to buy some more to make that to pay that off. Music streaming services are criticizing a new regulation in Canada that requires major streaming services to pay 5% of their revenue to various groups supporting the creation of Canadian content. Streaming is the main source of revenue and engine of growth for music in Canada, benefiting the industry, creators, fans, and consumers. And this is effectively a protectionist subsidy for radio, says Graham Davies of DEMA. Among the other affected platforms are Netflix and Disney. So it's not platforms in terms of just music, but Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play Music on the audio side. You know, when these type of things happen, right? We did a story about the bill they're trying to pass to basically guarantee that artists are able to make at least a penny off of their streams. These things take time. The moment a law gets involved, head asses like Daniel Ek start to cook on other things, invest in their money in things like AI weapons. It's not even alleged. That was the actual headline. Investing in AI body scanning, as we learned from Kayla Love. The fuck is going on in your bald ass head?
Boy, what you telling me? Speaking dirt on my name, that's a felony. Man, I'm player of the year, Bill Bellamy. Man, I know you ain't trying to make a bet of me. So what you telling me? So what you telling me? 20 years and I still ain't gon' bow out. I've been rapping since Shake Moss was bow out. The game, I don't fall out. Man, this year, boy, I'm really about to wild out. Who you finna call out? Full court press at the bank till I ball out. I feel like a professor, but where that nigga Charles at? Grinding all day, I ain't even need a hard hat. Finna hit the tarmac, I mean the pavement. Do I really gotta come and make a statement? You know there's people willing to sue to lose your patience, but I'd rather lick a stamp and make a payment. Man, let's get back to I'm so grateful. Man, I feel electrified. I paid dues. I ain't made it. I still remember trying to burn CDs out of Staples. So what you telling me?
Apparently,
Curtis King, man, come on, man. He doing an amazing job. Good body of work, man. Good music, man. I don't know if y'all went down that rabbit hole or not, but he's definitely keep me entertaining on every song I've listened to on this platform.
I like his lyrics. He's
Yeah.
definitely a lyricist. I wouldn't put him in rapper category, but definitely lyricist.
Yeah.
I don't think that's his strong point.
Yeah, I put him at rap. I don't put him at hip hop. I put him at rap. But he definitely have a different sound. I love it. You know what I'm saying? And it got that bounce. You know what I mean? I like the production that he does. He's very talented on the production side. And he's very awesome on engineering too. So he's definitely talented all the way around. His editing skills, all that. Shout out to Curtis King, man, being a DIYer. And he has a solid fan base and doing amazing. You know what I'm saying? And continue to do that. And I'm inspired. You know what I mean? No doubt.
That's what's up.
A lot of bullshit's going on in his head. Did you see this article? Daniel Ek is at it again. On Music Tech, they go on to report that Daniel Ek said this really questionable. He had a really questionable tweet that came out, and we need to dig into this. Spotify CEO Daniel Ek claims the cost of making content is close to zero. Internet outrage ensues. Yeah, I think so. But let's hear him out. Talk about disconnected. This is the guy you're allowing to make decisions about what you get paid on his platform. Here's his platform, but what your artist worth, you gonna let him decide that? He says, today, with the cost of creating content being close to zero, says who? Nigga, these cameras cost money. You wanna pay for that? These editors cost money. You wanna pay for them? CapCut has a subscription that I need to keep up. The Pro account, you want to pay for that? Vegas Pro that I also use has a subscription. Hey, if I want to have quality audio, this shit costs money.
That's right.
What the fuck is he talking about?
Right.
People can share an incredible amount of content. This has sparked my curiosity about the concept of long shelf life versus short shelf life. This nigga thought he was cooking. While much of what we see and hear quickly is obsolete, there are timeless ideas or even pieces of music that can remain relevant for decades or even centuries. Oh, this thing is spitting. For example, we're witnessing a resurgence of Stoicism, with many of Marcus Aurelius's insights still resonating thousands of years later. This makes me wonder, what are the most unintuitive yet enduring ideas that are frequently discussed today, but might have a long shelf life? This nigga wrote this shit. This bald head walking around in his drawers eating. This nigga eats Raisin Bran.
Yeah.
But this last line is the shit that had me scratching my head the most. Also, what are we creating now that will be valued and discussed hundreds of thousands of years from today? What? Why is the person, the CEO of a company that has encouraged artists to increase their output of music on his platform, that has said on the record that if you take 3 to 4 years as an artist because you care about your craft and your quality to make one album, you're going to struggle on my platform. For someone who has encouraged a ridiculous amount of quantity to come from these artists at the sacrifice of quality, is now telling you, what are we creating that can still be valued and discussed hundreds of thousands of years from today? Well, definitely not the music that is being made because of your fucking algorithms. Out of touch. You know, there's been a lot of reactions to this ridiculous ass statement. But this Dr. Evilhead ass, listen to what my guy Gino, songwriter, super dope songwriter, credited. You got to check this here in reaction to this Daniel Ek questionable tweet.
Daniel Ek tweeted, today, with the cost of creating content being close to zero, people can share an incredible amount of content. Content being music. Of course, the guy profiting hundreds of millions of dollars quarterly off the backs of the artists who built his platform by devaluing art. There's no fucking idea how expensive it is to make.
Was assuming he meant content in the sake of content in the traditional sense of like videos like this or videos like I'm creating right now, reaction content. But if he was talking about music being content,
a cartoonishly evil supervillain, overlooking the substantial investment in time that it takes to make music, resources, production, and promotion.
Come on.
This is the perspective from the guy that controls how music is consumed. Music doesn't cost $0 to create. It costs Spotify $0 for you to create it.
Wow.
Come on now. This is preaching right here. This is a different ball game right here. Y'all need to take notes. You know what I mean? While y'all sitting there getting listeners and being broke and not making no money off your content, and you're not going straight to the consumer. but you got 100K listeners in 24 hours. Good job.
He did not lie. DIYers, do you realize what's happening? Do you realize what's happening? Do you realize what's happening? These head asses are going to get you off of this platform one way or another. Either you leave, like a lot of artists are right now. There's an exodus off of Spotify that's not being talked about. And I think a part of me feels like Spotify wants this to happen. They want this to happen so that they're able to run more experiments with AI to make up for the gap that you created. And they never delete profiles off of their. So I think they want a mass exodus. And if you don't want to leave, say you still want to sit in there and you want to squat a little bit, well, they'll get rid of you for fictitious streams that they have to produce no evidence that you even had. They just get to send it to your distributor. Artists, think about this. I'm talking to you. You're paying for a service like a DistroKid, like a TuneCore. You're paying for the opportunity. No, fuck that. For the service to distribute your music. Don't you think that you should be given some evidence, some undeniable evidence of why this service you're paying for is not being delivered the way that you need it to? Shouldn't you think at the bare minimum that's what you deserve? I do, which is the reason why I had to get my ass up off of streaming.
It cost them $0 to create all the AI music that they create and put on playlists and push through their algorithm. They make 100% of the profits of those songs, which dilute the royalty pool even more. Daniel Ek wants you to believe that music costs close to zero to create, so he can justify devaluing music close to zero as he profits.
That wordplay that he's doing is, that's why it's important to really read contracts, because contracts speak like that. Those who, what I'm saying, I done had plenty of music contracts in front of my face. I have 7 of them right now that I haven't touched in 2 years. You know what I mean? That I've read and got lawyers and all my mentors, and then also I did email the PDFs to them, let them check it out, and they break everything down. And I go to another good friend of mine in Atlanta that's also entertainment lawyer, and then I have my homegirl Chrissy, who I had on. I shared a screen a couple of days ago on the show. I had her check out a couple of things, and she even told me some things. So it's like this wordplay thing is definitely getting people caught up. That's why I'm so happy that he's breaking it down to give you an idea of what this language that they're speaking means. And guess what? A lot of y'all who still have your stuff, keep putting stuff up there. Not that stuff is already on Spotify, but you keep putting your music on Spotify right now. You're getting sucked into this leech that they're doing, to where you're not going to be at the end of the day.
How long is a contract valid when they give it? How much time do they give you to look it over and respond?
They give you a lifetime. Them contracts I have, I can sign those anytime I want to and be good. But they don't work my while. It's not worth my while. Not at all. Some people would sign it because they want to be part of the machine. That's exactly what we're going to be. Part of the machine. You're not going to make no money unless you do.
Plus, you got to be careful just signing stuff. That's how I lost my house to bankruptcy.
Yeah.
Just signing.
You got to be careful. Yeah. If you don't know the language, don't sign it. You know what I mean? That's
Take your time.
You see what they're saying right here on this video? He's breaking down the language of what he's saying.
Take your time, get people to look over it, and make sure you all come to some kind of agreement. Right.
But guess what, though? People are still putting their stuff on the platform. It don't make sense to me. Why would you keep going to McDonald's when every time you go there, you got icicles in your fries? Why would you keep going to that McDonald's?
Not the fries.
Yeah. But you still going back. Whose fault is that?
Right. Yours.
Same thing with Spotify. Yeah, same thing with Spotify. If you keep putting your music on Spotify, it's your fault that you're a struggling artist. Because you're not speaking to humans. You're speaking to bots.
Wow.
You have a fan base. You can't sell no merch. You can't even sell no tickets. You can't even book shows. You don't even know your marketplace. They took that away from you. It gotta make sense.
It's hundreds of millions of dollars every quarter. Music is only valuable when he can profit off of it, not when you create it. it's not valuable when you consume it. It's only valuable when it comes to the shareholders.
Daniel Ek talking this way right now is crazy.
Yeah.
To me, it's like somebody in broad daylight passing out drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Passing out drugs, ain't
Right.
nobody gonna get bothered with it, right? Because the whole city is a shit show. People pirating on this side of the street, people over here acting crazy on this side of the street. The money is starting to go down, people are moving out. It's just getting crazy. Daniel Ek walked through the streets and said, little drugs for you, drugs for you. You put sprinkling crack. Yes, Vin, he's sprinkling like Salt Bay. Then he turns around and says, why are there so many crackheads on this street? You know what we need to do? We need to figure out how to solve this issue. You're part of the problem, and now you're trying to act like you're part of the solution. What the fuck are we doing?
Right.
What are you doing? What is going on in that bald ass head of yours? There are people who are really trying to make a living doing what they love. It should not be this difficult.
Right.
I say all this, DIYers, not to rile you up for no reason. I say this to say a renaissance is happening. I've been saying this. And every single week that this fuckery goes on, good news seems to follow, especially when it's artists as influential as Eminem. Did you see this? Regardless of how I felt about this new Eminem song, it's a fun song. It's classic, you know, Slim Shady type antics.
Yes.
He put out this tweet in preparation of this album coming out on May 31st. He said, I'm about to reach in my bag, bruh. Pre-order the digital album in the next 7 days to get 2 exclusive bonus tracks you can only get on shop.eminem.com. Now, traditionally, an artist would have used, say, a Spotify pre-save campaign to distribute this. No. You know what Eminem said? Let's go direct to consumer. Matter of fact, I don't even got an album cover. Look at it. He don't even got an album cover right now. But this is his website. And as you can see here, you can buy.
This is where the game changed. We was waiting for one of these big top dogs to go to do this. You know what I'm saying? And throw away his gatekeeper cape and keep it in the closet. And now he's doing this right here. We've been waiting for this for a long time. We've been waiting for this. Now the M doing it. Imagine what everybody else gonna follow suit. Jay already did it. Now M finna do something. He's been to separate some things. Oh man, it's about to get crazy.
Exclusive digital album and bonus tracks for $12.99. Pre-order direct from his website, aka direct to consumer. I was born by in a little boy, just like
ever since.
It's been long, yes sir.
Long time coming.
Yeah,
the change gonna come.
It is.
Something's happening.
Oh,
yeah,
yes,
and not
it will.
because the white rapper did it. A change is coming because there's a lot of independent artists doing it. Look, Kanye did it with his last project.
Yes.
Yeet even did it with his last project.
Yes.
These are major names that are going direct to consumer from their websites. Now, this is not to leave out anybody, but it's only really to include people who have not traditionally been seen as direct to consumer artists. Guess who else is? Shout out my guy LaRussell one time.
Russell,
We had an opportunity to interview him some months back. You can watch that video here on the channel. But LaRussell made a huge announcement. And it was, you know, it was a little bit surprising to be honest. Because when I interviewed him, some of you guys might remember, it was kind of a funny part in the interview we did where I was telling him I'm removing my music from streaming. I'm like, bro, I'm inspired by you taking back your ownership. And he was like, you taking your music off streaming? He just started cracking up. He like, oh, bro, what have I done? He like, you got to put your shit back up. And I was kind of embarrassed a little bit. I was like, oh, shit. I mean, I'm standing on business. I'm standing on business. I don't care, but that's kind of crazy. Nonetheless, even though he disagreed with the move, I got a call from him months ago. The details of that, none of your business.
Right.
But just know, he said, I'm starting to see what you're seeing, Curtis.
I can imagine that conversation on that phone. And like I've been talking to a couple people that I've been having private phone calls on. And also these tags I'm getting to people in my own city who's happy to get 100K on Spotify. How that's working for you? How much money did you make off that?
Wow.
Let me get 100K people on the website that's subscribing and downloads Buffalo to Brooklyn. See how much money I make. Interesting.
Which is why the consumer put down. Here's the
my community, today is a special day, monumental in my journey. We're starting our own subscription service, and it's offer-based. You can pay whatever you want to pay a month. As y'all know, I don't own Spotify, YouTube, or any of that, so I really wanted to build my own home and my own space and community where my art is cultivated. We put out
RaiseTheBallENT.com is my home, y'all. It's my home. Huh? That's where it's at. Huh? That's where the mansion is at. You know what I'm saying? That's where the consumers can go and get anything they want. We putting our services up on prices on features and prices on how much it costs to us to perform. We can put our services up there, but even opportunity for artists to have a page on our page, so you can go direct consumer too. We have them prices on our page coming soon. You know what I'm saying? You be part of our home. We're renting out space like people rent out apartments. Understand me? Let's go.
So content, hundreds, 2,000 videos on YouTube, and it's time to build my own home.
Let's go.
So I done 200 unreleased songs in this folder. That's just a start. Y'all could go through it, and it's references of songs I've written for other people, and I've done with producers that are like crazy. I just dumped everything in there for y'all to play with. We're gonna be having Free Game Fridays, Strolls, and all the rest of the shows from tour. Everything that we do is basically gonna be coming here now. Instead of me going straight to YouTube and Spotify and everybody else's home and putting my furniture there, I'm gonna build it in my own home.
Let's go.
Whatever you want a month to have access to it. You know, all I ask is that my community comes and cultivate with us. You can pay $1 a month, $2 a month, whatever you want your contribution to do to be towards evolution and revolution, man. We building something special, and I really want y'all to be a part of it.
Shout out to him.
It's a waiting list link in my bio, and we just want to see what the demand is like for something like that, and we're gonna open up, and you know, it's gonna have its own live stream portal and chat and everything. So we just grow. Right now, I just dropped 200 songs in there, and y'all gonna have access to all of that shit.
Yeah,
that's
supremely proud of that dude, man. Like peer to peer, man. Shout out to you for doing what you're doing, the Russell. That's huge. That is huge.
Wow. I'm gonna go check it out myself. I'm gonna go ahead and give him $5 every month on that subscription just to check out what he got going on. Because I like to support DIYers. You understand me?
News, and it's showing you a pattern that is happening, DIYers. It is showing you this direct to consumer is happening. Stopping this direct to consumer that's happening. You know, it's important that you guys recognize, even those of you that are just getting started, a lot of people are scared, they're nervous, they're like, man, y'all got platforms, y'all already got people. What you got to understand is this: it's all work. And it all takes time. And if folks like if folks like the people who have established platforms to sell their things to, because people still have to make the decision to buy from you. They're not going to buy a shitty product just because you got a large following. There's still work that needs to be involved. Don't you think it's more important for you to get familiar with this way of doing business now than to wait until everybody jumps on the train?
That's right.
Until everybody is now putting up their own shop.
Yep.
Here's the thing that I'm recognizing though. A lot of people talk down about direct to consumer and they make excuses why it might have worked for somebody like me, even though I am predominantly a solopreneur, especially in the music space. I got a lot of independent freelancers I work with producer wise, but I mix my own stuff. I make my own graphic art. I edit my own content, my own lyric videos. I do all of this stuff, and I don't just to say that I do it because I want to see it get done.
Yes.
If I had just 3 or 4 more people, financially, that 11,000 could have easily been 30 or 40,000. I don't mind going slow, as long as we're moving in the right direction. So I implore you, DIYers. If you don't have an audience and you're worried about, oh, should I even do this? Yes. If you want to do business, if you want to do this as a hobby, keep up with your hobby. Stop watching my videos though. Like, unless you're just here for the entertainment, stop watching my videos though. But if you yourself are serious as an artist and there's other people around you that are serious about their craft, you probably should jump on ASAP, like yesterday, and learn as much as you can about what it requires for you to set a solid foundation to go direct to consumer. Nobody's telling you to go to route. That's not, nobody's saying that. But don't you think that if it's a business, that it's going to take you years. It's going to take you years to figure out how to turn that profit, how to flip everything, how to sell properly, how to package properly, how to perform properly, all these different things that are needed for your brand, because your brand is building in real time. But why wait? Matter of fact, I even will go a step further and say, you won't get an audience if you don't understand how to do it now. The habits that I had last year, for people who follow this YouTube channel, I didn't have 1,000-something people in my live streams last year. But anybody will tell you who was here from last year, any of my moderators will tell you, I am doing the same work that I was doing. I'm better at it. I'm doing the same work I was doing last year when I had 40 people in here. So if I don't care how large my audience is, my audience was still 230,000. I had 40 people in my live streams last year. The difference is, as Will Smith said one time, if you get on the treadmill and I get on the treadmill, I'm not going to lose. I'm going to die before I get off this treadmill. And that's the same way that I feel about this direct-to-consumer. That's how I feel about supporting my family. That's how I feel about doing all the work that I'm doing right now. And I'm seeing so many of my peers, so many folks that I've never met that are starting to jump on board and do their own version of it. Good, because we need new people to bring new solutions. We keep relying upon these tech head asses to figure something out. We're going to have problems, and we're going to always be slave to their subscription. Every business figured out some kind of Waves plugins to brands that'll send you already outfits already put together, box to shaving. I got one with Scentbird, and I'm smelling good as shit. Scentbird with the cologne, like there's a subscription for everything. If you see yourself as a business, why the hell would you not be next?
Yeah.
So, DIYers, those are my thoughts. Direct to consumer is happening. What do you
right now? Yes, it is. As if you go ahead and subscribe to, you know what I'm saying, to our website all day long. This is what I do, and I'm very proud and happy with the movement that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Any questions?
And make sure you subscribe to Green Link Media.
Yeah. And then guess what? We got a website coming soon for Green Links too. But y'all gonna have to subscribe there. Coming soon. It's coming, y'all.
Hey, it's coming.
Man.
Coming.
Straight to consumer.
Fourth quarter. It's coming.
Yes, we working. We outside. We learning.
We outside.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I heard somebody say that on yesterday, and I thought about you. I said, man, Jungle be saying it all the time. I say, when I first heard you say we outside, I said, hell, I'm in my other room.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This thing is
right.
This thing is very important to know, especially these artists, and a lot of people have been tagging me and trying to make it seem like they're doing something. You're doing something that's supposed to have been done 2 years ago when I was teaching marketing. My marketing class is different.
Right.
A lot of people that took the class hit me back up to get an update. You know what I'm saying? Which I got to do one today with a couple of people. You know what I'm saying?
That's
an update. Because things should change. Marketing always change. And you're an artist, and you want to get paid and take care of your family, then you got to do this. But if you're just doing it for a hobby, keep putting your stuff up on Spotify. Keep doing your hobby thing,
right,
and enjoy your 250,000 K listeners without getting paid and just having bots listen to your music. Don't actually have people listen to your music. You're not doing no emails to all the DJs in the world. The world is big. It's huge. You know what I'm saying? You're not really getting the audience. Nobody really playing you in the club. Nobody really dancing to your music. Like, this thing is important to me, to what I bring to the, as a product that I bring. You know what I mean? You know, I got things on DSP, all that old music. But see, all that old music finna go to the website. You know what I'm saying? And it's not going to interfere with anything I got going on. Because why? I know my marketplace on straight consumer. I know that. And then I teach that in the class. How can you find your direct to consumer audience for $200? The class is $200. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be $200 on up. You know what I mean? You got to pay to play. It is what it is.
You're right.
You know, or keep watching the podcast and give y'all this free 99, and then y'all can make. You know what I'm saying? How you feel about that video of Vet Green the Queen? Because I know you was soaking it in.
Yeah, you know, I'm always astute and just listening and putting it in where I can actually use those same tools on the whether it's me writing, podcasting, it doesn't matter. You can still it's a different product. That's all. Different product, same techniques, same ideology. You know,
and then even though they talking about music, you know what I'm saying? It works in the comedy world pretty much the same. And then like I'm sitting here listening to what I can use. I accept what I can't use. I let it go on out the other ear. You know what I'm saying? So
Me too.
It's working. It's working.
Yeah.
So keep on working it. You know what I'm saying?
And a shout out to the Even Rush Network, where he has a lot of people of filling in and giving input, and now he got things set up to where you don't have to go to the YouTube to watch the podcast show and the radio. You can go straight to the website, and the numbers is definitely doing amazing. Especially was last week where he got over 5K listeners in the radio show. So you know what I mean. So like those things it works. You know what I mean. Once you cater to the people that that's listening, and you see those people, you can touch those people. They're subscribing to the website. You can touch those people. You know what I'm saying? You can ask for their number, the text. You can call them. You can you can have conversations. You can have them engaged. Them are the things that I love about Raise the Ball Entertainment, and actually getting like celebrity DJs hit you up. DJ Ace hit me up. Yo, I need that copy. DJ Scratch, EPMD DJ hit me up. Yo, I need that copy. You know what I'm saying? DJ Scientist, Yin Yang Twins personal DJ hit me up. Well, I need that copy. You know what I mean? You got people in the celebrity world just tapping in to Raise the Ball ENT right now. So that's dope. And building relationships with these people. At the same time, we're creating and still bringing new things to the table to RaiseTheBallENT.com. So, and it's working. You know what I'm saying? Yes.
If it's working, keep working it.
And don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged when it's slow, because if you never knew your way, it might take you a year, it might take you 2 years, but stay at it. It just so happened that I've been working on this thing for years. I've been building this thing for years on the marketing side. I've been learning marketing since 2004. And look at me now.
You know what, Joker? That's just like myself as a comedian. Sometimes it seems like I ain't gonna get no show. And I used to get discouraged, frustrated, want to throw the towel in and everything. Then I got to that point in my life, I just wait. And when I wait, it's like 4 or 5 of them come at a time. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So like you say, just keep doing what you're doing as far as getting out there grinding and making things happen, and learn how to treat people right. Then people don't mind booking you and paying you and helping you and all this good stuff,
Yeah, that's it. I see you got something in the chamber. What you want to say, Miss Vet Green Queen?
Oh yeah, it's a missing teen, everybody. Let me put this up. So her name is Jemiah, everybody, and with the new season, I'm actually going to be putting more and more of these up, because unfortunately for our Black and brown children, it's not automatic that they say that we're missing. Unfortunately, I remember last week, and I think we talked about it. There was a missing young girl. She happened to be white, but that was on the news, right? But then you see people like Bury the Violence, who had to start a Facebook page to get the information out there when our kids are missing. So I think it's our duty, especially here at Greenlinks Media, it's our duty as a media company.
She found well.
Things. Yeah. So the Buffalo Police Department, and this is being reported by WGRZ Channel 2 News here. Her name is Jemiah Coleman, everybody, and she's only 14 years old. She's described as a Black female with brown eyes, reddish brown curly hair, which you can kind of see in the picture here. She has a lighter complexion, meaning she's light skinned, and she wears glasses. She also has multiple piercings. She's about 5'2" and weighs approximately 143 pounds. They said that her last known location was in the Lovejoy area, which is like that South Buffalo area, and it was on May 21st. She was wearing flip-flops, white shorts, and a red sweater. One of the things also that they talk about when our kids are missing is that they say that they're runaways. And maybe sometimes they are. Not to say white kids can't run away. You get what I'm saying? So it's important if you see her, and we don't know the story. Just look at her face, everybody. If you see her, contact them. Let me just put up the information.
And even if the kids run away, look for them anyway.
Right. Right. And they're asking to, if you see her, call 911 immediately. All right. Sometimes these kids, they get in relationships or maybe their home life isn't all that great and they want to run away. You know, we don't know the story. What I want to portray is that she's missing. There's people out here looking for her. Take a good look at her face. Her name is Jemiah Coleman, everybody. And like I said, in the new season, we're going to do more of these because I think it is our responsibility to report on the news that matters to us. And including our children. When our children are doing good, when our children are doing, you know, if they're going missing, it's our responsibility here. So
yes.
I hope everybody have a wonderful rest of your day.
Yes.
I know, and I do want to ask everybody I'm asking for prayers this time. Just prayers of strength. All right. Just prayers of strength for my family in this time. Just prayers of strength. Lift my mom up in this time. You know, my mom is very courageous, very strong, you know, and it's been a tough road. It's been a very tough road. So I'm asking for prayers for that, everybody.
Yes. Well, we get out of here. We love y'all.
Well, before
see
we
y'all.
go, since she asking for prayer, I want to ask prayer for my niece on today. She dealing with ALS and you know, God is constantly keeping her, but she really going through. So my niece, Demetrius Rogers, I just want her to know I love her and I'm constantly praying for her also. So let's just pray for each other. So I just say, as I pray for you and yours, continue to pray for me and mine. And
all day.
Everybody have a blessed day. And I'm going back to bed.
Know that. All right. See y'all tomorrow morning on a Friday. Friday gonna be off the chain. We love the Friday prayers.
Amen.
No doubt.
They really feel me, I ain't keeping in touch. When they down low, hating, don't be peeping in much.
That's why I'm on the low when I'm getting this dough. Just like Uncle Luke when they peeping the show.
Even the roads in concrete be forced to grow. That ground you be under if you forced to low.
Yeah, 4, 5, 6 be slick just like CeeLo. Chest so big to grind like Rambo.
First blood is spilled, tension is built. Every sentence, every bar, every mention is killed.
I'm caught the party, sipping on Bacardi. You lying in your rhymes, I'm lying like Ed Hardy.
Bugatti skirt, 0 to 60. I stop to think or blink, you might miss me.
Mach 10 to win, smile just grin. Blessing my mess, somehow I still sin. Crooks off the book, you shook like vibrators. We driving a ride, we out like radiators.
Yeah, tailgaters, kill haters, snipe shit. Dutch clear, nothing left but night shit.
Gang shots, 5 hits, real quick. Changed up the ski mask and outfit.
Night dark, we lit. Edison, sit and yak while Joker smoke the medicine.
That's why they call me the high joke. You like the match without no smoke.
Mike Jordan, game 6, I won't choke. They complain about shit, but won't vote.
This the realest shit that I wrote. You cats not hard, you soft like egg yolk, Paul.
Cause, give me a round of applause. Don't come around here unless you come with bars.